Hello, hello. We continue Maktala. I'm liking this game a lot. It's getting much better than I thought it would be. Shiny, kill the shiny, kill the shiny. God damn it. Piece of shit. Gold marked monsters drop 20% more gold. It was the first time that marked monsters got more interesting. Do they stay marked forever until they die? Or do they lose their marks after a few seconds? It probably explains, I just don't know. I keep going back every time, but I think the next upgrade is the gold at 1.5 minutes. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I certainly am. This is the same day that I played the first part of this video. So yeah, 2 hours of gaming in one day. That's kind of nice. I have some plans. Unlock towers. Why do I feel like this was a bad upgrade? Towers provide battlefield bonuses to primary auto attack monsters. Unlock new tower types in Power 3 and upgrade them through various methods. What's a Power 3? I think it's this thing. Oh, it attacks automatically. Wow, that's like the worst upgrade. That's so bad. It's fun because it's like one additional thing to your attack. But it's kind of sad. Mark monsters. More gold. But yeah, if you want to see me playing some specific, let me know. I would be... I'm more than willing actually to try other games and see and get suggestions, because right now I can afford buying the games, but I don't know what to play, which is a rare circumstance. I have a bunch of games here. I could even do like a Digimon run, like some kind of long series format. It is a very long series format again, and I would probably have to divide the videos in shorter forms, shorter runs, or segments, let's put it that way. Just because it's also more taxing too. You know, this one here I can just play and I don't use my brain. Digimon, I think I'm gonna have to think more. I don't know. It's just I don't want to get tired. I just started doing this again. I don't want to get tired. But I want to play more stuff, you know. Oh, new one. What does it do? I want to see them stacking the effect. I'm really looking forward to see these effects snowball like crazy. We're gonna beat the stage. One monster. We missed one monster. 4% chance for skills to trigger twice. I don't know if that makes a big difference. 4% is not bad. Oh, we did it. Ooh, an epic rune. 24% increased rarity of runes found, 33% rarity of shiny monsters found. Rain of arrow, 3% damage for each arrow. That's huge. That's massive. Let's sell for 779,000. I'm kidding. I want to remove this. Let's bind this one. Interesting rune. I'm very excited. Seems like a good rune. But I feel like I need to drop more runes rather than then just increase their rarity. The shinies too, I rarely see them. Prime breed shiny monsters can now be fine. What the fuck is prime breed? Oh, I don't have them unlocked. Well, it didn't take long. I'm almost certain that as soon as you unlock something, the game gives it to you at least once so you can try it. At this point, I'm basically convinced every feature we added, it did immediately show up in the game. Also, there's a good quality of life. That's not bad. That's good. I like it. 0.5% chance for skills to trigger twice. Very good. With the additional 4.4% that we have. Also, what if I had... I was gonna say 200 in Portuguese. What if I have 200 of these? Am I gonna get 100% chance of triggering my skills twice? That would also be nice. Or maybe the effect caps at the number that to unlock the extra bonus. That would be an interesting move. To prevent like exploiting the game. Not exploiting, but breaking the game just by brute forcing. You know, you stick at the same stage. And well, we have eventually gonna beat the stage if you're gonna get stronger, stronger, stronger. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. Close this tab, do something productive. Get out of here. $45k gold. I kinda instinctively try to go to the spot with the most monsters, but I'm not thinking about it anymore. I'm just doing it. Did I drop another one? Yeah, the bouncy one. Tower attack speed, unlock volley tower. Oh, I get it now. So when I unlock the second tower, it's not gonna replace the first tower, it's gonna unlock a second tower. That's nice. That's much better than simply replacing the tower. That's what I'm assuming, by the way. I'm often, god damn it. My Portuguese is like just taking over. I'm often correct, I was gonna say. I'm often correct. What if I do like try to do a British accent? Will people realize that I have a Brazilian accent? Oi mate. What if I have an Australian accent? Do I even sound Australian? I don't think so. I cannot even do the bottle of water thing. But I do like Gordon Ramsay. He's so funny, man. He's like talking to the kids and the kids. Chef Ramsay, I made this whatever for you. You know, they put all, they even say like made with love or whatever. And he's like, this is fucking disgusting. I want to fit this to a starving dog in the streets. Fuck off. That guy is hilarious. But he seems to be a nice guy. Gold mark. Monsters drop 20. No. On level 24, I'm gonna wait for the Night Slash. Not gonna spend my points right now. We're so close to get another skill. Since we have this thing of each skill can repeat at a 4.5% chance, I wanna increase those odds. Because every time, for every skill, if I have 4.4%, 4.5% chance, I would be adding 4.5 for each skill that I have. So if I have one, every time a skill is cast, let's say every time my skills are cast, I have 4.5% chance. If I have 2, it's 9. If I have 4, it's 18. So I'm gonna be unlocking the third one, which should be 13.5 if my mathing. So I finished the stage, but I didn't unlock anything. I'm gonna save money. Ooh. Oh, this is sad. I'm not even hurting them. The green one increased the max number of monsters on the screen. I have 9 and it has 9. It spawned 3 shiny monsters? But it spawned 4. I can count. So that's a perk that I can only buy once? And it spawned 3 shiny monsters? I could have waited, I guess. It's not a perk that would go away. Oh yeah, it's more expensive now, huh? Let's try this new tower. New tower thing. Oh, we did replace my tower. I was looking forward to have multiple towers and have the screen filled with towers, one of each type. By the way, Gemcraft 100% going on my list of games, even if I have to make like a second upload in a day. It would be sick if I made like a very short video and make a video per level, per stage, and put them like 5 times a day. It would be such a mess. Also, I'm not being like serious about the number of uploads like that. Imagine for like 22-minute videos a day. That's wild. No, but yeah, make like maybe like 15-minute videos playing Gemcraft and removing not showing any grind, just the gameplay. That would be super cool. Ooh, 8% chance of skills to trigger twice. Which means at this point, I have either 8.5 or 9%, depending on the number of flesh that I got. I think I got a second flesh, so we're probably at 9% now. Or if I have 4 skills. Oh, I unlocked the new one now. Night Slash. This one has a shorter cooldown, doesn't it? Not really. Actually, it might be longer. No, they're all 3 seconds, I think. Can I combine the runes? I don't want to sell them. Why? I should have done this before. The projectile piercing. Seems like a good upgrade. Also, I'm sorry for still coughing, but it's still the same day. Ooh, kill this one. Still the same day. I still have a cold. It's probably gonna last a few more days. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Nice. They require a lot of copies, these shiny guys. What if I made like a 2 hours and a half video? Just grinding. Or maybe like 5 hours video. Just grinding. Finishing this game entirely. I don't know. I say this kind of thing and I'm knowing like like farming, you know, videos of shit like that. I'm talking on a sense of just playthrough, because I do watch some small channels where people play games for a long time. I mean, it's not as small anymore, but Alexa is one of them. He used to make some long videos. It's still does, I guess. But I used to watch his long videos, even he didn't have a lot of followers. I didn't care. It doesn't matter. You know, sometimes I don't even care about the audio. Just with the game running and the video running has some gameplay, and I see games, and then I was like, oh, that game's fun. I want to play it. You know? I might acquire it. I might legally acquire it through Steam. It seems so convenient. It's kind of pointless to pirate games these days. I understand if a game is expensive. It has way more variables in that case, things to take into consideration. But if it's a cheap game, it's so much easier to just pay $2 and get the game. For most, I'm not gonna make assumptions. For a lot of people, let's put it that way. Obviously, not everybody can pay for games like that. How the guy from Borderlands would say, if you're a true gamer, you're gonna find those $2 to buy the game. Oh, I beat that level. I'm gonna level up again. Level 26. Increase rarity of runes. Am I unbind this? This increase rarity of runes. Increase number of lashes. Fuck you. I don't know what it made me thought of that song. Made me think of that song. He said something about ashes. It's Parade of Ashes. That those lashes? I don't know. Let's get damage. Damage is a solid upgrade. I'm not gonna go with novelty and new features because I can just get damage, quickly get the money back to buy those features, and then I try those features. If they're trash, I don't waste a round or two like grinding. I just, you know, I know the damage is gonna work. How dirty will the screen get? Like how packed with enemies is it gonna be at the end? Okay, leveling up gems unlock the power hidden within them. Farm ores on the battlefield to gain confusion, which is used to level up and reroll gems. Interesting. I like this. It's something new to pay attention to. But it gives 1, and I need like 10 to upgrade something. There's like 4 rounds to make one first upgrade. That's why buying the damage was the best thing to do. You know what? I'm gonna sell these things. I just want rarity of runes. Oh, nice, a good one. Am I gonna get copyright strike by, I don't know, singing? Not even singing. I don't know how it's called. When you make the noises of a game that I don't even know what it is. I think it's Zelda. I know that's not the right notes either. But I do like it. For sure, I heard it a few times on the internet somewhere. You know, it's like etched on my brain. I don't even know for sure what it is. I feel like upgrading is good here because I like these perks. The level 3, 4, and 5, not really, but 1 and 2, yeah. 10% of speed, very good. So I unlocked the blue tower, but it's not always the blue tower. So sometimes we're gonna spawn a tower, sometimes we're gonna spawn the other tower. I need to level up again because that level up was trash. Mimic gives me 140k. Good amount. Oh, interesting. 11% chance to fork another chain and 70% experience gain. The 17% experience gain is very interesting. If I had the third slot, it's like a 50 billion, 70 billion, whatever. That's a lot of money. I like the cost of the money, though. It's giving a lot of money. Ugh. These upgrades are just sad. I should probably focus on saving money for damage. It's boring to not buy the upgrades whenever they're available. So skipping rounds and grinding money, it's kind of boring. But for most of the time, that's the way to go. When I finished it, huh? We did it. Cause this is 34 million, but this is only 7. Ooh, they're thinking now. They get 42k gold. How much that is? I don't even know how much it is. Is that a lot? Huh. 2.6% chance for ores to become rich ores. I feel like that's a new mechanic. I haven't seen rich ore. It probably gives like 5 instead of 1, 3 instead of 1. My assumption is that it just increases the number of ores. It's not gonna give a new currency. That would be a lot. But yeah, Gemcraft, I was talking about Gemcraft earlier. It's a game that it's very special to me. I played a lot. Started playing when I was in college in Brazil. To be more precise, it was around 2012. In early 2013, I would get home from college. I would be doing stuff all day at college, and I would play a little bit. That was my thing. That and it was this game called Congregate. That was about having like a medieval shop, so you'd craft the weapons and sell them to the adventurers. I loved that game too. So those are my things when I was in college. And League of Legends too, but League of Legends is different. It's not the same thing. games online. Talk about like offline cozy games. But yeah, Gemcraft was one of them, and they made more. The guy that made Gemcraft, he made more Gemcraft. He got sick. I don't know if he's alive. He stopped posting updates a long time ago. He had like a major surgery or something. I sent him an email. He did not respond, which is, I mean, it's fine, expectable. Expectable. I'm too tired. Expected. That was me. But part of me thought that, like, oh no, he's gonna respond. Maybe he's okay. But the fact that he completely disappeared made me think like maybe he died. And yeah, sad if he did. I actually want to Google that right now. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. So this is what I had before. So let's go over these because I find it interesting. Quick break into the game. Where is it? Sorry for the long absence. I was in a hospital for 3 months over the last year. In a nutshell, I had PSC. I don't know what that is. Maybe a monster. And needed a liver transplant. After some rough times, saying I'll live and keep on making games. That's happy. My priorities are still making a non-Gemcraft game next before returning to the series, possibly including remakes of the old games. I have tons of unreplied emails. I tried to get to them as well. He never got through mine. I'll write again when I have something worth showing. That's January 2022, December 2022. I just want to wish a happy, peaceful holiday season. And then 2023. It's been a year since my last post of sign of life. Many of you asked about my health, and thank you for your messages. The liver I got fortunately works fine. I keep taking my meds and visit my doctor every 3 months. I'm sorry, but still haven't progressed enough to bring you screenshots of the next game. My voice progressively gets worse as because of the, my cold. I could come up with all sorts of excuses from chronic fatigue to microplastics, but my main debuff is that I'm a black belt procrastinator. I have to work on that as well as on the game itself. That's basically me. In the meantime, I wish all of you a peaceful holiday season. And I believe this is the last one. It's 2024. And another day has passed and still nothing to show about the ever-eluding next game. But to bring you at least something this year, I made a compilation of illustration related to the former games, mostly the Gemcraft series. In case you or someone you know wanted a Gemcraft mug or t-shirt for the winter holiday season, there's still time to make it happen. You can download a zip file from the front page of gamingaboutit.com and use any of the images within, modify them if you like, and bring them to your local printing shop to get your own merchandise. There's a text file in the zip that tells more about the image, but here's a showcase. That's pretty cool. Sorry for still nothing more next game wise. Until next time, have a peaceful winter season and new year. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that he's fine. That's pretty good news. I love that game. Love the game, love the work that he makes. So yeah, that's great news. And I don't check that often. Oh my god, I'm dying. But yeah, that game holds a special place in my tiny, gigantic heart. And I will be playing it on the channel. Because I did every time I started streaming, every time I did that, I played a little bit of Gemcraft. So it's more like of a ritual rather than like anything else, If the game was shorter, I could even let's play all the games. The games are very long. They take at least 20 hours plus per game. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it took more than that. It requires grinding, figure out strategies. The game's complex. I'm gonna save some money. 62. I can buy more damage. But they shouldn't have made this thing that I need to hover over the tower to unlock it. It's like Ugh, having to hover mouse over something every time. By the way, I played a game. I'm recorded a video. I'm not uploading it. Like, if I upload it, you would thank me if I didn't. Does that make sense? Because it's really bad. It's called Marisa Return the Books. It's not an expensive game. It was like maybe $4 or $5, but I got a refund on it because it took me played the game for like 15 minutes, and it's really bad. Really bad. I don't know if I was stupid or nothing, but it felt like there was no game. That or it was different. Oh, +1 game for Moors. It felt like there was no game. It felt like there was like just waiting. And the thing, how can I explain this? The game's like this. This girl, which she rented books, loan books, whatever. She got books. She never returned them. So you hit her house to get it to basically spit books. Makes a lot of sense. Anyway, and then you spit the books, and you need a character to carry the book and collect the book, and then you spend the book as a currency. But you use the books to buy the characters. These characters, they're basically like citizens, and you can place your citizen anywhere. You cannot refund. So every time you buy a citizen, they get more expensive by doubling the price. So how can you buy more citizens to make the collection faster if it's doubling the price every time you do it? So you don't gain anything from doing that. And that's it feels like a design flaw. I saw that it was very positive, the reviews. They were very positive. I was like, there gotta be something wrong with this. I cannot be the only one thinking like this. And then I saw the reviews with more attention, paid more attention to it. And indeed, a lot of people complaining about the progression. It feels like it doesn't make sense. And that's my story. Hope you guys liked it. I'm yapping about a game that was made by one person. They are probably having fun. And I'm here trashing on their game. Some kind of, I don't know, annoying person, I guess. Rarity of shiny monsters, that's interesting. Though I feel like I just won the green once it's called. But if you can force higher rarity, that's cooler because you get the special effect. You get special effect from the rare ones sooner. Okay, if the number of live monsters is 50. Okay. Oh yeah, so see, we got this. Require a lot of these, huh? I spent a lot of money to use that room. Increase the rarity by 26%, but I don't know the odds. Okay, it's gonna increase by 26%. Like, what are the odds? Oh, I beat the stage. Increase the chance of finding rooms. Because we are adding a lot of rarity to these rooms. Increasing the chance is only gonna make it better. Holy, they are tanking. So, do they increase the number of gems they give to based on the level on the stage? Or is it only based on the upgrades? I'm talking about the ores, you know, the gems that I find. Because as the stage progresses, they get more HP. So it takes longer to kill or destroy, whatever. But do they give more? Nope, they give 2. Huh. Upgrades. Numerous lashes. Do I get 3 shiny monsters for 52 million? No. Projectile jump to one more monster. Not a damage upgrade, but this is good. I feel like I have a lot of projectiles, increasing their housing. Also, I could be using these gems for something. I'm collecting so many of these. They might have some kind of use, right? They might be useful for something. Let's take a look. Eat conveniently. And this unlocked. 35% gold gain is such a good boost. Oh, an angel. I think that's the name of it. Bird, not angel. It's a bird. We hear noises. Is it rain? Can't be rain. It's November. There's no rain here in November. It makes me want to upgrade these things, but all these upgrades are so bad. I might just save for them. When they're super cheap, super like irrelevantly cheap, unsubstantially cheap, then yeah, then I'll buy them. But until then, I'm just gonna keep upgrading gold. Is it one shot now? Not yet. Getting close. So many shinies in this run. So technically, the more, the more monsters I spawn, the more shinies I'm gonna get, right? So what about this? I was trying to restart earlier, but I don't think restarting spawn shinies. Yeah, I think shinies only spawn after killing them. You know, the initial ones. So I went to the furniture store today. I already said that. I'm not even using my brain. I already said that as well. Too much time, too much screen time. I guess my brain's fried. 127. I need to write down some prompts for conversation. I guess that would help. And then I can just talk, you know, rant about everything in one specific topic. Once it's over, I go to the next one. But at least I'm gonna have like some kind of reference point for like things that I can talk about. Where I'm taking the discussion. The topic. Right now I'm just looking at these limes and just relaxing. I don't want to spend that. 35 millions, 50 million, 80 million. This is 7, this is 40. Oh, gold tower. Generate gold per second. He's 1 million per click. I kind of like that. I do like that tower. How's this doing? This requires 35. 85 requires of this one. XP gain. I'm gonna go for damage again. Two more runs. I cannot play it again. I already have 1 million HP. Remember they started at 1. I like that about incremental games. Numbers going up, but still making sense. I'm playing that sci-fi, you know, Cell Idle Factory incremental, I think. It's a very good game. It's like, it requires a lot of work. Not a lot of work. Everything is low. Everything is super low. So you have your runs, and you can prestige, reset, whatever you call it. Like, either in 5 seconds or like 2 days. And you can benefit from both types of reset. So depending on kind of what you're doing with your run. And I like that approach. That you can combine things. You can target farm and stuff. It's a very solid game. I'm close to unlock the final ship. It's about space, so you have ships. Close to unlock the final ship. But that's nowhere close the end game. That it has a lot after that apparently. One more round until I upgrade my damage. Soon we're gonna get to gold. It's already costing. The next upgrade is 220 million. So it is getting there. But damage upgrades are not making a big difference anymore. I want to be able to change that. I'm more damage. Uh, 27.5. There's so much gold. Ah, new rooms. I don't need any of these. You do make me want to re-roll those. Let's keep going. My damage is 380k, 380k. How much is it gonna be if I upgrade it again? It's gonna be 400 something? If so, I'm gonna have to change my approach and not focus on damage anymore. If the damage is really not returning its the value like that. Nah, 382 went to... Yeah, it's a big difference. It's not like... But it's a good difference. It takes only a few rounds to... I also feel like we were close to finish this round here. Super faster. Yeah, I only missed 38. 245. Let's go for another damage upgrade. Because that might be enough to beat the stage. Although I feel like we could farm shinies and now really go to a different stage. Farm shiny by the cheap upgrade. Let's see. Huh, 100% skill damage. Let's buy 3 shinies. I think it's the third time I'm buying shinies. It's not bad because it's free, like 9 shinies. This takes some time to get them. Normally, so basically like 3 that I can just see, another 3 that I can just get anytime. And you still have the normal spawn, so you might get a 4th one, or even a 5th one around. Huh, interesting. 3 in a row. You can just buy them now like that. Am I making more money than they're costing? Or am I losing money every time I do this? Because I'm not looking at how much money I'm really making. I made 137, I have 138. So I had 1 million. Let's increase the chance of spawning bounties. Bounties are interesting, but not that great. I feel like... Look at that. Wow, it killed 4 monsters. Yeah, but it's killing like 100, almost like 100 per second. So, yeah, whatever. Level up. Fire 2 additional arrows. Good. Increase the chance of finding more. Only increase the chance of finding shinies. Horses spawning very frequently now. I don't know how the upgrade actually affects them, but that's a lot. 16 one round, that's a good amount. No. What are we doing here? 26, 21, 60, 44, 1.8. Give me a second. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, Rhino and Crystal are the goats here. Because look at this. It's 2% gold gain per level. But at 85, which is 170% extra gold, it gives a 10% chance to drop 5 times the amount of gold instead. But this is instead. So does it replace the 100-something percent? Or it adds on top of that? But this one is good. Well, it's 0.2% plus 2%, 0.2. So it's 0.4 and then 0.6, 0.8, 1, 0.4 plus 0.2 per level. Actually 0.2 plus 0.2% per level. And L35 increases her rarity of runes by 250%, which is a good percentage. Yeah, you can probably farm a lot of runes later in the game. You get a lot of these shinies when you unlock the effect. A lot of runes. But I wish I had more agency over the upgrades that I have and I can get. Like right now, I have a very limited amount of upgrades that I can put, that I can make. And that doesn't give like almost any room for customization. Like anyone playing this game would have a very similar experience probably. Like most of the difference being in the choice of gems, in the choice of rooms, I guess. But you can really change the like, skills. I guess skills too. But these things, they don't have a lot of impact. Like someone that would put all their points in different things, they probably would have a little bit of a difference. But I feel like it's unlikely that that's gonna happen because you start the lightning chain. Until you unlock Rain of Arrows, you might want to invest points here, and then you're not gonna start investing here and leave half invested here. And even knowing that you're gonna, as soon as you max, you're gonna get a special upgrade. You're probably gonna aim for the special upgrade because you feel like that's what the game is trying to tell you to do. Ooh, mythic creatures can now be found. That's the next upgrade. Yeah, we're gonna unlock some increase the odds of having shiny again. I wanna see those. I wanna see them shiny. Show me the shinies. Like, hey, why? I have the impression that I said Chinese, but I don't think I did it. I said Chinese. Shine. I don't know if I'm just tired. But it's funny. Oh, nice, the room one. The rooms one. I should 100% take a break. I'm gonna save money. I want to unlock the new shiny. Was I muted? I hope I wasn't. And now I just stay quiet. I'm just trying to survive right now. My throat is really not feeling super well. Tower, I don't want tower speed. Spawn 3 ores next round. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Shiny has permanent effect. It's like takes different effects that rewards. You spend them like currency. Why would I want that? I want this. Whoa. 35% rarity of shiny monsters, 0.05%. That's 750 billion. Oh, a new one. Darling. Oh, darling. Wait a second. Darling increases the chance of finding shiny monsters. Whoa. Whoa. I like that a lot. I really do. Attack speed. Chance to hit twice. Solid upgrades. Damn it, I need more darlings now.
She's like the best. Also, I wish you could find a rune that increase the chance of finding shiny or rare. That would help too. I'm not gonna buy a trade. I'm just gonna keep rerolling, retrying a few runs, get some upgrades, and then we go back, check our progress. At this point, I'm just feel like we don't really have a lot of upgrades yet. I wish you could see the amount of gold that I have, like out of combat. I think there's a picture. My auto attack doesn't do anything. You saw I was waiting, hovering over the green guy, just waiting there. Basically. Not doing anything. Damage spawn ores. Yeah. Bound to that grain rune drop cannot be found. 7% chance for main attack to be raged. Curious to know what that means. Raged attack. I'm looking at the cursor to see if anything different happens. Am I blind? Or 7% is just not triggering yet? Because each trigger is 638k. Ooh, that's range. It increased the range. So it's in range, not enraged. Ha 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 ha. Good job. It's 11:30 p.m. Oh, why is it so late? Oh yeah, I played this game for 2 hours now. Sheesh. I have a problem or a solution. It depends on the perspective. I'm gonna buy the next one. I'm not gonna reroll this. Pointless to reroll. Oh, darn. Yay. We have 2. Oh, I might have a problem. I might even continue making videos. Talking shit. I'm gonna make them shorter though, so that I can play other video games, so that I can continue doing my stuff. And not have to, like, you know, have a dedicated channel just for this, because that would be crazy. Crazy good. So every time I play Mario, I wonder how much it increases my odds of another dart. Because let's say, oh, it's 8.3, what if I have 1,000? 1,000. I'm just trying, you know exactly what I'm, you know, thinking. Like me, you probably know where I'm trying to get with this. The more the higher the odds, the more shot you get, the more darts you get, the more shot you get, because the higher the odds. So to a point that it goes from spawning a few shiny to only spawning shiny. That is if that scales with infinitely, that is only a matter of time. That's eventually gonna happen. I have some cool sounds for this. I got a bird and a crystal. Who's crystal? Oh, crystal is a cool one too. I don't feel like I shouldn't. Because one thing that I don't want to do is beat the stage. Beat the stage, it does make it so much lower. Right now I have a good speed. I can just clear things. No, don't. Retry. Shit. I think I'm gonna have to retry every time now because it's too late. Yeah, I'm gonna end up killing them. Shit. Also didn't spawn any shiny here. Okay, legendary rune. +1 a projectile wall bounce. 3.03% from main attack to be raised. 19 experience gain. 31% gain from treasure chest. I don't like this either. I think these upgrades are silly. I don't want any of these upgrades. I want the one that gets 3 shiny. That's what I'm looking for the most. Gambling. And what if I buy the one that gives the 3 shinies and I restart the map? Do I lose it? Probably. I would assume the verification check happens as soon as you run the next stage. Flashy though. Crap, I didn't know that one. We're about to level up skill. I think I get another slash or something. Another projectile. Oh no, it's maxed. Oh, it's maxed. %100% skill damage. Rich ores. But what about these? I feel like I'm gonna increase the size. Alright, so that's giving me a lot of points there to max that skill. For it, 5 plus 7, 17 captive. There's a lot of points. Alrighty, let's see upgrades. I think we're done with the upgrades here for now. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate. Yeah, I will see you next time, and I'm gonna continue this game probably. I don't want to give any spoilers, and I don't know. I don't want to make commitments to that I cannot, follow through. But we'll figure it out. All right. Bye. Have a good one.